URT. Who are we? Big up the URT. This is the URT. Welcome to the URT. Big up, people. Big up. Big up. Bayern Munich puppet journalists. Bayern Munich puppet journalist. Clattenburg speaks. He speaks. And he says, Bayern Munich could be interested in Marcus Rashford. And I'm like, what have they been waiting for? Marcus Rashford and Bayern Munich are a match made in heaven. Mr. Transitional Footballer himself, Marcus Rashford, going to play in the most transitional league in world football. The most transitional league in football to play for one of the giants, powerhouses of world football, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. So, match made in heaven. Rashford is perfect for that league. Transitional FC, Mr. Rashford, you need to stop begging Barcelona. Stop begging Barcelona and go to Bayern Munich. One of the powerhouses of world football. Champions in football, tick. Scoring goals in that league, tick. The league suiting you, tick. Working with a coach that's actually coached in the Premier League and understands you, tick. Tell me what any bad reason is it for him to go and join. Big up to our editor, Khalees Romadin Lassie. Marcus Rashford is prioritized a move abroad if he leaves Manchester United this summer. He's hoping to leave in on loan as part of the swap deal. Big up to you. Ineos-owned FA Milan Sport are trying to secure a loan for Manchester United's Saku Kone. Yeah, well, I wouldn't send Saku Kone there. I would send Saku Kone to the Championship. Diego Leon is about to travel to England to become a player for Manchester United. Okay. Big up to Kadeem. Big up to you lot. Smash a like, please. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Juventus continue their contact with Jadon Sancho over personal terms. United won 25 million for the player. There are lots of discussions via intermediaries from interesting clubs over Rashford Garnacho, yet no formal offers being made to United, but expected. Sky. Okay. Big up to people. Please smash the like. Smash the likes, people. There you go. Let's start out. Smash the likes. But seriously, guys. Seriously. Bayern Munich, right? Let me know if I'm chatting rubbish. Get in the poll. Let's do a poll. Should Rashford stop begging Barca and should he go to Bayern Munich? Yes or no? Should he go to Bayern Munich? Should Rashford go to Munich, to Bayern, to Munich? Or should he wait for Barca? Munich or wait for Barca and be a bench player? Actually, bear with me, people. Bear with me. Yay, nay. Nay. Oh, yay. I'm just typing it out. Apologies. Yay. Big up. Get involved in the poll, people. Get involved in the poll. Get involved in the poll. Get involved in the poll, people. Get involved in the poll. So, Bayern Munich. How style of play of Bayern Munich? Of Munich. Bayern Munich style of play, Rashford style of play. We're going to check that out, people. But big up to Khalees Romedi Lasser, Chief Editor, United Real Therapy, for bringing you all the latest transfer links. Despite links to Felix Nakanta, United are yet to make contact with the players' representatives. Bruce Adams have no intention of allowing 24-year-old to leave this summer. I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? All of these things were just... Listen, Manchester United linked to everybody and their nan. That's what we linked to. Manchester United executives I initially raised the prospect of a summer deal for Ollie Watkins at the end of last season during talks with Aston Villa, Marcus Rashford's future. Listen, we already know that. We don't want him. We did a video about that, Khalees, but big up to you and love. But yeah, let's talk about Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, he needs to stop begging. He needs to stop begging Barcelona because it's getting really embarrassing. He's really getting embarrassing, and actually, I feel bad for him. I really feel sorry for him. What he needs to do is, he needs to go to Bayern Munich and go to a league that would absolutely suit his style of play. His style of play to a T. That's the most transitional league in world football. Most transitional league in world football. High press, win the ball back up the pitch, bam, direct to goal. He is made for that. They're a stable football club. They're a football club with so many stars, so he's not going to be the only savior of their football club. I think he can play on the right. Obviously, on the other side, Elise plays on the left. On the right, he can play from the left. Can anybody tell me who's currently playing for Bayern Munich on the left? Somebody in the chat, let me know who's playing on the left. Marcus Rashford currently contacting loan interest, then permanent moves. New Manchester United have offered to sign John Duran on loan to cover his wages, but declined. Yeah, there's no way. Are you kidding me? How much is that kid on? Like 500 grand or something like that? That's ridiculous. He can't cover his wages. Apart from paper talk, Bayern actually made an offer. Has made an actual offer. Apart from paper talk, has Bayern made an actual offer? No. But if you can get that from me, that would be amazing, bro. Khalees, if you can get me the German, something Kattenberg, his name is, something Berg, the journalist. He's like a mouthpiece for Bayern Munich. Anything to do with German football, but specifically Bayern Munich. Can you please find that quote for me? I thought I had it on Twitter, but I've lost it. Former Manchester United player, Matakova, is close to leaving by Leverkusen. Yeah. Rashford can come to Wolves and back up Stan Larsen. Lol. He ain't that good. There's a reason why Villa wouldn't pay the offer. Actually, the reason why Villa are not doing it because he doesn't want to go there, Matt. Big up to you, Matt, though. I appreciate you. Hope all is good out there in North Carolina. Coleman, yeah. I'm sorry, but Coleman is pure injury prone. Pure injury prone. Pure injury prone. Yeah, he is injury flipping prone. So Coleman is better. I'm sorry. Rashford will score more goals than Coleman. Nuruddin, would you take Mason Greenwood back? Yeah. Planterberg quote. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, please. If you can, that would be great. Would I take Greenwood back? Like I said to you, him and his missus will have to explain what happened on that footage. And then they would have to, let us know what happened. I don't think you can just come back without explaining what that was about. No. It's Fabian Luis. This is so funny, honestly. Insane game, honestly. I mean, the amount of shit. Somebody sent me a screenshot of a big channel going with that bullshit. It's laughable. Talk about clickbait. Listen, Ruiz ain't coming to Manchester United. Why would he? Ask yourself. Just ask yourself. If I'm Ruiz, why am I leaving one of the best football clubs, best football teams in world football right now, the current European champions, to go to shit in Manchester United who finished 15th with a club that's a fucking chaos? Why would I? I don't know. But yeah. I think you guys are a bit too harsh. Rashford has still got it. Rashford can still perform in the big stage. If everything else stable, I think you guys are a bit too harsh on Rashford. I fundamentally disagree. He's not a Wolves or Everton kind of guy. Rashford wants to play in the Champions League, wants to go and play for England in the World Cup. Bayern Munich are the club for him. Bayern style of play. Let me see if it suits the way they play. Right? Bayern, blend of Bavarian, traditional, contemporary trades. football team. Bear with me. He would fit right into the system, man. Bayern Munich under the coach Visacom adopted possession-based style, focusing on building from the back, quick passing sequences, well organized, but they press really well. They press really high. Harry Kane, the wingers. Bayern struggled to get consistent performance from wingers, except for Michael Olise, who has a strong debut season. That's what I'm saying to you. They need a more like a goal scorer, a consistent winger to play for them. Olise's been the guy for them. Company, none of them have kept. None of the wingers that they've used on the left hand side have been consistent. But Marcus Rashford playing in that 4-3-3 on the left hand side is lethal. It's absolutely lethal. Big up to everybody. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Big up to Khalis Romadin Lassie, by the way, Chief Editor, United Real Therapy. Yeah? Big up. Marcus is sterling. Bayern Munich, perfect for Rashford, to be fair. Danny, 100% Danny. 100 million% Danny. Honestly, no... Danny, his style of football, playing... They got a possession style of football, playing transitional, and he'd be just making the runs into that from the left to the centre. Goals galore all day. Goals galore all day. Both of them are made for each other. They're made for each other. Rashford will do it a lot in the Bundesliga. Lower league, better chances, can show his strength. He can build his chemistry with Kane and build 100%. It makes sense. Why is he begging? Big up Kaz for the raid. Big up Kaz for the raid. Big up, love Kaz for the raid. But yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Why don't he not do it? Why does he not do it? Why does he not do it? Look, here it is. Big up to Jarvis as well. Big up Tactical Devilos. Bayern are consider a move from Marcus Rashford after being impressed by his display at Aston Villa. Manchester United are open to selling 40 million. So is build. That is build. Yeah? Big up Cass for the raid. Big up Tactical Devils. This is what we're talking about. For me, it's an easy transfer to do. Everybody dreams of their dream move, their dream job, their dream whatever. But you know what? Sometimes your dream thing might not be the best thing for you. What your dream thing is might not be the best thing in reality, might not be the best thing for you. Marcus Rashford needs to move to Bayern Munich. They play his style of football. That league is so made for his style of football. Heavily transitional game, high pressing, high octane kind of game. Marcus Rashford is made for that. Chances, teams push up the pitch. No low block defenses in that league. Everybody presses everybody. So he needs to go and play football in a league for one of the biggest, most iconic clubs in the world football. One of the most iconic world football. That's what he needs to do. One of the most iconic world football clubs. That's what he needs to do. So then we can be done forever. And he needs to lower his wages. Bayern are not going to pay him 300 grand a week. He needs to go there, maybe just under 200 grand a week, and then build up to it. He'll do it by performances. Do it by performance. Christian Falk, sorry, not Clattenburg. Christian Falk. Yeah, big up. Not Clattenburg. Apologies. I keep some of these Bayern Munich journals. I keep them mixed up sometimes. But yeah, genuinely. There it is. It's here. Let me just show you the article. Let's go to have a look at the article. So then Manchester United can move. Like the video, people. Subscribe to the channel. I'm getting involved in the poll. Let me see where we are in the poll. Should Rashford go to Munich or should he wait for Barca? 15% said no. 85% saying he should go. And that would absolutely help the football club. People, let's get to 150 likes ASAP. Let's do it. It costs you absolutely nothing. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. It's simple for me. Totally simple. Totally simple. Simple. Totally simple. Let me just share the article. Big up to Chief Editor, United Real Therapy. There we go. Let's see what it's saying here. No, I'll just share that. I need to share the actual article. Let me just share the article. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. This is a quick live. We're just saying that we've just heard the story. Marcus Rashford. There we go. There we go. Let's get into it. The reigning Bundesliga champions. There we go. Let me just highlight it. Reigning Bundesliga champion, Keenan adding left-hand side winger to the ranks following Leroy Sané's free transfer exit to Galatasaray. Rashford would represent an intriguing option, having already played 230 games on the left flank of his career. So, yeah. There we go. It's our understanding here that FC Bayern insider that Rashford's name has appeared on Bayern Scout's so-called long list. However, there should be clear that 27 is not a top option on the list. The United man currently finds himself being on top of candidates like Bradley, Barcola, and Nicole Williams, and Rafael Leao, and Luis Diaz. We've heard that Bayern are yet to open talks with Rashford to the Premier League club over a potential transfer. Manchester United are prepared to sell. Yeah, we are definitely prepared to sell. Eric Ten Hag's replacement, Ruben Amorim, already made it clear where he stands in the academy graduate's future. Somewhat underwhelming though, Aston Villa registered 5 Premier League goal contributions in 10 games, unlikely to change any minds at Carrington. Yeah, so somewhat underwhelming loan, but I don't think it was underwhelming loan. I really don't think that was underwhelming. I thought Rashford did really well. I'm not going to lie to you. Then we will sell him. Garnacho, Sancho do well in slower leagues, and people will still say we ruined players. These men are Prem level. Rashford is, but he's inconsistent. The majority of Premier League players are inconsistent, man. Only the top world-class people are consistent. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP, people. Marcus Rashford is a match made in heaven with that league for Bayern. Champions League football, and can play there. Marcus Rashford. And you know what? I really want to see, I'm not going to lie to you lot, I really want to see a Marcus Rashford go to a top fucking football club where the top team are consistent. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my word, the way Rashford plays, the way that league is structured, the way the football is, most teams in that league don't sit back. They press the hell out of each other. That is perfect space to run into. And I will say the same thing for Watkins. Watkins, go to Dortmund, go to Germany. Go and find yourself in Germany, honestly. Go to Bayer Leverkusen, Watkins, because that's perfect. Any player that needs to run into a space in behind, that's the perfect league for them. Perfect league for them. Hopefully, we'll see him and Garnacho. It's not easy to transfer unless you're Manchester United. Just watch, and we'll absolutely fumble this at the goal line by trying to smart and ask for more money stuff. People like the video. It costs you absolutely nothing. Yeah, big up. Rashford building with Kane. A audition for the England World Cup. Exactly. Straight for the league. This will be perfect for him. This will be perfect for him. This will be perfect for him. This would be perfect for him. And I think it helps the player. It helps Manchester United. And we will be able to see Rashford, see what he does in a big club, in a stable giant of world football. If he fails there, then everything everybody who criticizes him says is true. If he fails there, the only guy who's put, that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to you, Sport Hub TV. Olise is putting up the same numbers. He couldn't do it in the prep. Facts. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's what I'm trying to say to you. To be fair, if I was then, I would go for Sanchez as well. Sancho as well. Sancho has already done incredible performance in that league. I don't know why Bayern Munich would not go for Sancho, who's a cheaper option as well. Sancho has already played in that league. He's already played in that league. Even Garnacho. One thing I know about that league, and I know about Bayern, they've got seasoned pros who will not be putting up with the stuff that social media BS that Garnacho will be doing. So all of them, all three wingers could go to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. Because Olise is smashing it up there. Because it's so easy, the Sport TV. I'm telling you, I watched the Bundesliga and there's spaces for attackers. Oh my days. Because every team is pressing each other. It's the most transitional league in world football. It is the most transitional league in world football. It is. It is. It is. Big up to you. Big up. I can change it. No problem. I can change it. But it's just to say, should you go to Bayern Munich? That's what we want on the poll. I did the poll a bit too quickly, but that's what we're asking on the poll. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking on the poll. Should Rashford go to... Big up to Kaz. I can do another poll. No problem. We can start it again. If it makes sense for people. We can edit it. You can't end it or edit it? No. Let me just see what it says here. Should Rashford go to Munich or should he wait for Barca? I don't think he needs to stop begging for Barca. I think he needs to stop begging for Barca. It's just that there's not much money in the German league. There's not that much money. German football, very tight-fisted, mate. Very tight with their money. They don't really spend a lot of big signings. But Rashford would be perfect. Rashford will be feasting against Bochum Dusseldorf. That's what I'm talking about. Good afternoon. Well, I hope you're well. You're big up United, mates, man. Big up. Yeah, Rashford had a good loan. I thought Watkins were being benched on 100%. 100%. Even though they're saying that they fell out. They fell out. Watkins and Emery fell out. Unai Emery fell out. So that's why he was benched. But yeah, like the people. Bayern Munich make Garnacho stronger, which would make him a player. They have great conditioning. Yeah, 100% Petal. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Most people understand I'm dyslexic, pal. I'm dyslexic, bro. So, but most people understand. Yeah. Big up to you. Big up to you. I can correct it. Let me just correct it. Big up. Let me end this poll. I think 80-something% of you have said yes. But yeah, I'll just ask a simpler question. Who would suit? Maybe this is a question. Bring all the other three. Which Sancho, which United winger, which United would suit Bayern? Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho. There you go. That's a new poll, people. Let's see what the therapy army thinks. Which winger would suit Bayern Munich? Which Man UFC winger would suit Bayern Munich? Sancho. Sancho's already played there. He's already played. He's played against them. Who would suit them? Who would suit them? I think Rashford would suit them. I think Rashford would suit them. Diego Leon, everyone thinks is going out on loan, but I don't have the mindset. I'm going to kill it in pre-season, and within 1 or 2 games, I'll be ready to play with them. Yeah! Big up to the youngster. Big up to Diego Leon. Big up to the youngster. Diego Leon, everyone thinks I'm going out on loan, but I don't have that mindset. I'm going to kill it in pre-season, and within 1 or 2 games, I'll already be playing with them. Yo, talk about backing yourself. Talk about backing yourself. Big up to, that's the attitude I want to hear. That is the attitude I want to hear from the likes of Diego Leon. Big up to my guy, but hey, wait till he comes to this country and it's a wake-up call. But big up though, because let me just say something about young players. Young players have to back themselves because football is a competitive sport. It's super competitive. So you have to have a certain level of confidence in your ability. You have to do that. You have to do that. Man UFC are targeted, are counting on him to move to be convinced. We need to name and shame. We need to name and shame the reporter, whoever reported that. What's his name? Footy Metakato. Footy Mekatako. You need to be shamed, my friend. You're absolutely shameless. Absolutely shameless. He's coming with that fighting talk. I must better be ready. Yeah, we won that. We won that. Big up Diego. Big up Diego. Big up Real Madrid are expected to finalize the signing of Fernandez in July. Going Balaga. Remember, Manchester United have 20 all sale clause. But you know what? We're only ever going to get maybe 15 million. That's if that. 10 million, 15 million. That's all we're going to get. We're not going to get anything too much. We're not going to get anything too much, people. But yeah, big up, people. Listen, the channel is shadow banned because we speak for the rights of the Palestinians. We speak for the people that are getting genocided as we speak right now. So the least you could do is like the video and subscribe to the channel. Don't let them silence us. You can see what they try to do to Bob Villain, what they're doing to Kneecap. I'm not saying I'm Kneecap or Bob Villain, but people who watch this channel from the early days, it's a protest channel. We care about what's going on in the world. We always talk about and bring issues. Politics is not separate from nothing. Politics is everything is in politics. Everything. And specifically when we're talking about such a humanitarian issue as the way of war, death, life, and what's been orchestrated on the Palestinians as we speak, right? The genocide that's taking place. So don't let them silence us. Do not let them silence us, people. Do not let them silence us. Smash a like and subscribe to the channel. Big up. But yeah, big up. We like the mentality. Big up the mentality. Big up the mentality of Diego Leon. You need to, but Fabian Luiz is the most laughable thing I've ever heard. And that person needs to hang their head in shame. We need to know who this person is. We need to know who this person is. Footy Mercato. You are absolutely shameless. You need to hang your head in shame. That is not even funny anymore. Government wants to cut Because our art is more than crimes they commit. Scumbags. Facts. 100% facts. 100% facts. Smash a like on the video. Big up to Tactical Devil. Fabian is a great footballer, but he's not coming to us. I would actually look at Enzo Barakata, Aston Villa, if we're looking for a DMCM. Enzo Barakata at Aston Villa. Have I seen that guy play? Barachetta. Baranechetti. Or Barajetti. Enzo Barajetti. I've not seen him play for Villa. Listen, we don't, all due respect, Watkins, we don't want you either, pal. No way for 60 million. No in the hell way for 60 million. You might as well add another 10 million and go and get a Ekatike. You might as well do that. I'd rather have Ekatike than have Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins needs space to run into. He's absolutely horrendous against low blocks. And he's a streaky kind of goal scorer, who needs a volume of chances created. He's not somebody that creates their own chances. He's on loan at Valencia. Okay. I don't want Watkins. He's the closest thing to Sanderberger. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough, Tactical Devils. People, make sure you check that channel out. Make sure you subscribe to Tactical Devils. Let's have a look at the poll. Let me just have a look at this poll quickly. Let me have a look at this poll quickly, people. Rashford 44%, 50%, Sancho 36%, Garnacho 11%. Which Manchester? Jarvis, what do you think of any of our wingers? Bayern are looking for a left winger. I think Rashford will be perfect. Do you agree or disagree? Jarvis in the comments. Do you agree or disagree? I think Sancho would be perfect for them, but I think Rashford would be more perfect because in that league it's very transitional. He was on loan. Let me just try to get this kid player up because I need to remember who they were. I need to try to remember who they were, who this young player is. Enzo. There he is. Enzo. Let's have a look at him. This is who he is. Let me just get his stats up. Big up to Tactical Devils for the shout for us to have a look at him. There we go. Who's Enzo? This is him. This is him. He's an Argentinian footballer. 1 goal, 2 assists. $2,191 minutes. 2191 minutes he's played. This is who he is. He is 24, Argentinian. And this is where we're at. Passes attempted per 70. Pass completion 66. Progressive passes. Defensively, he's quite strong. Clearances 75, 80 percentile. He looks like a player, man. Ain't gonna lie. Argentinians are hustlers anyway by nature. Hustlers on the football pitch. None of this. They like to get stuck in. So he's definitely, look at the tackles here. Clearances here. Aerial. And he's quite good in the air as well. That's a big thing for the Premier League. Having players who are good in the air. But let's see how tall he is. How tall is he? Oh, 6'1". 6'1", yeah. He's quite tall. He's quite tall. He's quite tall, yeah. So big up the Tactical Devils for the scouting report on my guy. A lot of them would fit in the Bundesliga, Emma, as you said, transition football, yeah. He's got Argentinian fire in his tackles, can dictate play with excellent short and long passing. He switches play real standout. I just thought he's a press resistant, solid defensively. Well, there you go. There you go. Would you do a swap with Garnacho? We get him, they get Garnacho. Apparently, that's the latest linking Garnacho to Aston Villa. I mean, it could just be that he was wearing their shirt. There could be nothing in it whatsoever. But apparently, he wants to stay in the Premier League. Barcelona ain't paying his wages. Lol, he can keep dreaming. Apparently, he's willing to drop. He's willing to drop his wages to Barcelona. Nuruddin, I do not be surprised if we end up with Cunha only. Wow. Wow. Yeah, me too, man. I'm not gonna sign insane game. I thought he was off to Newcastle, Petro. I've always rated Petro. I always thought he's a brilliant footballer. Medawaki at Chelsea, nah, not for me. Not for me. Even though I think he's a good young player, but we don't need those type of players to be at Manchester. We try to get rid of Sancho, Garnacho, and Rashford. I know everybody's different, but I just don't see it right now. He needs to develop his game. Actually, someone like him, why don't he go to I sometimes think some of these young English footballers, go and test yourself in Spain, go and live in Italy, go and live in Germany, go and play football. This is what should be happening. This is what should be happening. But yeah, people, I just thought I'll do a quick live. Newcastle have been unlucky with players. Fans are trying to force rivalry with us. Listen, Newcastle fans have always hated United. It's historic, really historic, like from the 70s, and some of the stories I'm hearing, like from the 70s, 80s, 90s. Whether we were in the same league, they always try to give it. They always try to give it, but it's laughable for me. It's absolutely laughable. We've actually gone down in standards. We've dropped way below them in terms of the standards. But in terms of historic football clubs, Newcastle are nowhere near us. They're a club. They're a one-city club. They have amazing tradition in the Northeast. They have amazing culture. All respect to them. They're not Manchester United. But to be fair, we're not that Manchester United either. If you want all the truth, we're not that Manchester United either. Let me just see, have we got 100 likes on the video yet? We haven't even got 100 likes on the video. Wow, I'm really, really astonished and surprised. Let me have a look at the poll for those who are interested in the poll. Rashford with 67%, Sancho with 36%, Garnacho. I'm just thinking, why are Bayern Munich not buying Sancho? They're looking for a left-sided winger. He plays perfectly there. He can come in on this inside. I really think Sancho's better than, I think Rashford is better than Coleman. I'm not going to lie to you. I can't rate somebody like Coleman who's always injured. Coleman's always injured. He's a different type of winger. He's a winger that likes to cross. He likes to chop in and out. But I'm sorry, Rashford is better than him, in my humble opinion. You could say I'm biased because I don't watch Coleman enough. But I think Sancho, Garnacho, any of them who want to play on the left-hand side can all fit into that Bayern Munich left-hand side. Bayern are looking for. And you see that the numbers Elise is pulling up. It's unbelievable. People like video, yeah. But it's what it is, people. We're here, we're there, we're everywhere. It was only for a quick live, people. That's what this was for. But yeah, I think match in heaven. Rashford, match made in heaven. And I know that Rashford is trying to give it a waffle that is some sort of striker. Striker Rashford. You can't fucking hold up the ball. Your hold-up play is like this. I've watched you for United. Your hold-up play is fucking zilch. You're better making beautiful time runs from the left-hand side to go and play on that on the last shoulder of the defenders. That's what you're made for. You're brilliant, like you did it in the FA Cup win against Man City, spotting Garnacho on the other side, cutting back 40-yard, 50-yard across Diag, across to Garnacho to get in and then run into the back post. You will bang so many goals. Stop chasing Barcelona who don't want you. It's really embarrassing watching you beg them. And they're doing everything to try to sign the kid from Bilbao, Nico Williams. Or they tried to get Luis from Liverpool. Luis from Liverpool. Have you heard, guys? Luis is on less than 70 grand at Liverpool. Apparently, he's not even on 70 grand at Liverpool. Luis, the league winner. It's unbelievable type of money people are giving. Who's going to be the role Cunha is playing up front? What's going to be the role Cunha is playing up front? I think he's playing on the left-hand side forward. He's playing that left-hand side. All the bootlickers are saying, wait till the 1st of July, Ineos will be making this. There we are. Cricket. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, you know I mess around with this word bootlickers. People are the way they are. Luis Diaz, sorry, not David Luiz. Yeah, Luis Diaz. So far, the only signing is Cunha. Ineos will sign anyone else, Jordan? We don't know, bro. We don't know. We've been told that they're not that far off. They're the fairest. 4 weeks ago, we said, here we go in Bermo. Most of the people were getting gassed 5 weeks ago. In Bermo was the Manchester United player. 5 weeks later, 4.5 weeks later, we're still waiting. Wait and see, FC. Here we go. Wait and see, FC. Here we go. I don't think Manchester United are buying midfielders. Me personally. Midfielders is not under concern. And when I look at next season, we're going to get found out. Diego Litter is better than El Nouri. Yeah, mate. Yusuf, you can believe that. Yeah, you can believe that. Nothing wrong with that. Bagging a young player, that confidence. I just hope that he knows what football club he's coming to. I like the fact that he is showing fighting talk, and I rate him for that. I absolutely rate him for that he's saying he's not coming to get loaned out here. He's coming to play. So big up to him. I've got nothing but love for a kid that really believes in himself. Yeah. So I've got nothing but love for him. I've got an absolute nothing but love for him. When he's saying here, everyone thinks I'm going out on loan, but I don't have the mindset. I'm going to kill it in preseason, and within 1 or 2 games, I will already play with them. Yes, I like that. I like that attitude. Big up to him. I'm never going to dance on his parade. I just know that when reality hits, he knows there's nothing to do with him, and that this football club is proper dysfunctional. Yes, that's why they're successful. It's one of the key reasons why they're successful. Liverpool have a proper wage structure. We're not giving Diaz big money. He's 28, but Kanate will get good pay rise. There you go. Yeah, man, nobody trusts anybody. No, I don't trust anybody at this football club. But yeah, people, I just wanted to keep it. I'm going to got 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes at least. So send me up on my merry days for 100 likes. Yeah, Rashford is winning 52% because the transitional aspect of that league. And I just really want to see Rashford in a proper, stable football club. And I think he deserves to be. He deserves that. But then there'll be no excuses if he's falling apart. If he's falling apart, there'll be no excuses. No excuses if he's falling apart. So, 100 million%. Let me just have a look at the poll. Yeah, Sancho 35%, Rashford 54%, Garnacho 11%. That's what we're saying, people. I trust Cunha, yeah? Yeah, man, big up to the people. Independence Day to everybody. Worldwide, you know me, I don't believe in these borders. And I don't even believe in divided. I think East Africa should all be together. That's my belief. I don't believe in any of the borderlines in Africa. I do not believe it. But big up to you, Yusuf. Big up to my people, though. Joy. Big up Nathan. Love light, people. Love light. Big up Nuruddin. Big up Nathan. Big up to you, bro. I hope you're well. Sending love always. I predict 3 players in and no major sales. The vibes ain't looking good. More loans to come. All the deadwood turning up for preseason next week. I think some of them might not turn up, you know. I've got a funny feeling some of them might not turn up. Dan DeLitt and his missus are apparently set to divorce. GGMU is cooking this season. Big up to the people, man. Big up to Natty. How do you pronounce that? Natty. Natty. Big up to Natty. 5 days until the players report for preseason training. Yeah, bro, it is what it is. Big up the chat. Good afternoon. Stay hydrated during this heat wave. If you are in the UK, yeah, big up 100%. Big up TTMs, man. Love. Nuruddin, deemed you another statement from Bob Villain. Strong words. Yeah, let's get to this. Let's get to Bob Villain, my favorite punk band, hip hop band. Yo, make sure you check Bob Dylan out, man. Make sure you Bob Dylan out. Make sure you check Bob Dylan out, people. Buy their music. I bought their album already. So make sure you support them. Support Bob Dylan, people. Bob Dylan. But let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at the statement, people. Let's have a look at the statement. There we go. Today, a good many people would have you believe a punk band is the #1 threat to world peace. Last week, it was a Palestine pressure group. The week before, it was another band. We are not for the deaths of Jews, Arabs, or any other race or group of people. We are for the dismantling of a violent military machine whose own soldiers were told to use unnecessary lethal force against innocent civilians waiting for aid. A machine that has destroyed much of Gaza. Big up to Bob fucking Dylan. We like those in the spotlight before us are not the story. We are a distraction from the story. And where the sanctions we receive will be a distraction. Big up. Government doesn't want us to ask why they remain silent in the face of this atrocity. And they're very complicit as well, by the way, I must say. To ask why, question mark, to ask why they ain't doing more to stop the killing, question mark, to feed the starving, question mark. The more time they talk about Bob Dylan, the less time they spend answering for their criminal actions. Facts. We are being targeted for speaking up. We're not the first. We will not be the last. We won't be the last. And if you do care for the sanctity of human life and freedom of speech, we will urge you to speak up too. Free Palestine. Bra, bra, bra. Big up fucking Bob Dylan. What a band. What a fucking band. What a band. You've got a fan in me for life. Big up Bob fucking Dylan. Big up Bob Dylan. Truth tellers, if I ever knew people. Truth tellers dropping truth bombs on Starmer's fucking head. Yeah, he's been punished. Telling truth about people who are committing genocide. Nazis, basically, that's what they are. When you're killing people and you're starving them to death, you're fucking Nazis. That's what the Nazis did. I don't give a fuck what people say about this channel. We speak the fucking truth on this fucking channel. We don't give 2 fucks. Zionism is a death cult. Fuck the Zionist entity. And free fucking Palestine. Big up, Nuruddin. Just back from holidays. Hope you're doing well. Love always. Big up to you, Stephen Kramer. Big up. Grafted this year, mate. Well-needed holiday. I hope you had a fabulous time. Big up to you. and up the fucking Green Brigade, up the fucking Celtic, up the Celtic always. But yeah, people, that's it. That's what we're doing. Fuck the Met Police as well. They can fuck off, fucking pricks. Big up Bob Dylan. They got a fan in me, and I hope if you got a human heart, they've got a fan in you too. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, man. Zionists, in the music industry. Too many fucking Zionists in the music industry. Of course they are. Of course they are. Because they want to legitimize the Zionist entity. So fuck them. Yeah, I promise you, they will go and get back. They will be received in all throughout Europe. Their European tour, I promise you, the youth of the world understands. The youth of the world understands certain things. They all understand what's happening in Gaza is a genocide. And the media class and the political class, they're pearl clutching about what he said on stage is laughable, beyond laughable and absurd. But the people doing the genocide, I promise you, Peter, they've got fans in every country now. And everybody's heard of that band now. And they will be forever be held. The band that chose to speak up and speak out. So love to them. Love to them. Fuck the US. Who goes to that prick place anyway? Big up to Harsh. Yes, I always felt you've always been consistent. Glazers out. I've educated people like us overseas. I'm from India. Love your channel. Big up Harsh. Appreciate you. Love to my Indian siblings. It's free speech when it calls out Muslims, but when they get called out for carrying anti-Semitism, the definition of anti-Semitism has been changed more times suits the Zionist agenda. Dropping gems of truth there, Jamani. Jasmani. Dropping them. Big up to you. But Nuruddin, Palestine also, I think you need to go and educate yourself. You need to go and educate yourself on the occupation, 75-year occupation of Palestine. You need to go and educate yourself before you bring simpleton arguments here. Nobody here is for innocent people to be murdered. Nobody here you will never hear me spout any of that. And anybody who does that is deranged. Go and educate yourself because you look like your name suits that comment. Simple. That is a very simplistic on a occupation of ethnic cleansing and a genocide that's going on right now. Simple life. You sound simple, my friend. And simple solutions do not. Go and educate yourselves. I can be really harsh, but I'm just going to leave it there. I never liked the government arresting people for offensive tweets and stuff. Don't like racists, but I couldn't see what's happening would be used against us. 100%. That's why I wasn't with it. People getting attacked or people getting locked up for what they said. I'm not about that. Nurin, have you heard of IDF are playing a game in red light, green light in Gaza and giving opioids in aid? Yeah, 100%. They're psychopaths. They're Nazis. They're fucking Nazis. Yes, 1984. There you go. There you go. I'm not going to say it. Somebody else said it. But people, it's been a pleasure. We've been live for 55 minutes. Take care of yourself. Free Palestine, free Lebanon, free the Congo, free Sudan, free the people who are oppressed anywhere in this world. Solidarity and love. We preach love, not fucking hate. But we call out what we need to call out. Nazism is Zionism, is Nazism. I don't give a fuck what any of you say. It's the fact, because there's a genocide for 20 months, nearly 2 years now. And your government is complicit. My government is complicit. Majority of the European Union are complicit. The US is complicit. Fuck Ineos and fuck the Glazers. Marcus Rashford, stop embarrassing yourself. Go to Bayern Munich. Barca is not your dream move. Stop begging them. They don't want you like that. Go to Bayern Munich. Ring up company and say, listen, I can help you on that left-hand side. I can help you on that left-hand side. Perfect matching made in heaven, mate. Go to that football club. All the Ineos, Glazer, bootlickers, sheep, 1st of July. We're out. Take care, people. Big up to Khalees Remedy Lassie. Make sure you subscribe, you follow him on X at Khalees Remedy Lassie. Make sure you follow him on X. And big up to everybody, and big up to Cass for the raid. Appreciated. Love. Take care, people.